Hi guys, I welcome you to Newark Liberty International Airport on the Northeastern Corridor. Today we're taking an all-stop service to New Rochelle. I welcome you to all the stations Northeastern Corridor. Our train's just arrived, so we're just going to board. Today it's an ACS 64 electric locomotive, number 611. You can see the cabin there. Hopefully we'll be able to board in a second once the doors are released. This is our map for today. Today we're going to be stopping at Newark, Penn, Caucus Junction, New York, Penn, and New Rochelle. I'll see you when the driver releases his doors. You now join me as the driver has released his doors on this Northeast Regional service. So we're just gonna board and let's get ourselves a nice seat. Dashing along the platform. This should be quite a nice car. Let's get in the last one. There we go. Open this door. It's quite comfortable. They're quite like planes, these wagons, and they're designed for going at high speeds. So I'm not sure if it's business or economy, depends. Wait a minute, what are we on? This is coach, which is just plain. Okay, let's see if we can make our way towards business. And we'll see what it's like. The minute we hear the door chime, we'll just jump in, and then we'll just walk away down the train. This is the diner car. Is this business? Yes, indeed. Okay. So they're slightly more padded. Okay. Well, let's take these then. Let's go on business. So let's get a nice seat. This is. Let me think what side to choose. I think this here, this one here. Let's choose this one. Is there anyone? Yeah, let's see. Or sorry, I always appear to be very indecisive about my seat. Sorry about this. I just want to choose exactly the right seat. This one's alright. This one's alright. Oh, we're off. We'll just take the one that we said we were going to take, which was this one, if I remember. Yeah, there we go. We're now pulling away on this high-speed service on the Northeastern Corridor and all the stations Northeastern Corridor. I'll see you as we pull into Newark, Penn, our next station. We're now on the approach to Newark Penn station, which is a big station. So I've kept my seat here in business class. Very comfy seats as we pull in to our first station. By the way, there are stations that are only for commuter trains. We won't be able to stop at those today. Only the ones served by Amtrak Northeast Corridor services. So we're now pulling into the Newark Penn station, as you can see. Let me just get out of my seat. Head to the vestibule. What's that say? Something to do with toilet, I think. Right. So we're now pulling in. To Newark Penn Station. The driver will now release his doors. Indeed, and now we can go for a little walk. Not a very interesting station. Quite plain. Just a normal major station. It's a bit of an empty, bit empty though, I must say. Not the busiest I've seen at all. I'm dashing back to our coach and the diner. So we're now going to get ourselves a meal. So I'm now going to head over to the diner and get myself a burger or something. In these in this stretch now to New York Penn Station. It will be a relatively long run, so I'd like to be able to have my snack now. So we've now departed. So now I'm going to take my seat and order my meal in this diner. I'll see you as we pull into Penn after having my delicious burger. Sorry about this, guys, but I've just realised that I made a bit of a mistake. We're not actually just pulling into Penn just now. The next station is Caucus Junction. I completely forgot about it. I'm really sorry. So I'll see you when we arrive there. After I finished eating my delicious meal, as we're pulling into Caucus Junction. So let's get up, let's go to the vestibule. As we pull in and wait for them to release the doors. These coaches are quite old, but they do the job. Right, the doors have now been opened. So this is now Caucus. Very nice. Yeah, it's just like almost looks like a spying platform. It's just another regional station. The most impressive of them, for me at least, is New York Penn Station. Which of course is our next destination. Gotta be quick. Don't want him to leave without us. Let's get back to our car, which is after the diner. No! Get in, get in, get in. Bit of an operational error. Sorry, imagine that didn't happen, guys. I just had no choice. because either it was that or missing the train. There's a bug because the door closing sound isn't sounding, therefore I can't be warned when the doors are going to close. And just, oh, this wasn't on, but it doesn't matter, I'll just take standard class now. Don't like that window, this one's better. There we go, very nice. Something's nicer than business class. Oh, there we go. There's some freight going on. So yeah, next station is New York. I'll see you there. We've now for a small while been inside the Penn tunnels. As you can see, we're inside a very dark tunnel. And now shortly we'll be exiting the tunnel into New York Penn Station, which in true American fashion is underground. It's not like, I don't know, Paddington or anything big. It's cool, big, but it's underground, as you'll be able to see as we enter. So let me just get out of my seat and get out onto the vestibule. These coaches, one thing I have realised is that when there are lights, but when it's dark, for example areas like just here outside the vestibule gets a bit dark, or in the passageways. As you can see, we're now, well, you can't see it because it's pitch black, but we're now pulling in to New York. You can hear the junctions clattering. Can't really see anything there. Though you can see some signals there. Some kind of shunt signal there. But until we actually pull into the platform now, it takes quite a while to pull in because it's quite a slow area. But there you can see the first columns. There you go. We're now at New York Penn, which is always very nice. We've got a platform on this side, so we'll just wait for us to stop and for the driver to open the doors. And I'll just quickly show you around the station before we depart for New Rochelle, which will be the last station today. Slowing down. There we go. Stopped. Open the doors. And up you go. Funny shaped column. As we're now in New York Penn Station, I mean it's quite empty, but in real life it would be so full. It is literally like one of the biggest stations in the US. You can see it's massive, and on the other side, if I can just get to the back, you can see also that on the other side there's loads of tracks. I just don't want to miss my train, so I'm staying very close to the coaches. You can see there's a whole pile of tracks over there as well. Here's the ACS 64. Oops, nearly fell in there. Our seat was in this coach here, I think. We just got to wait till we depart. It's quite a wait here at Penn because it's kind of like New York. It's quite a functional station. It's not like it must be relatively new because it's concrete. I expect that originally maybe it would have been actually overground, but then to suit modern standards, it was like maybe redone underground or something. Saying that out of complete guessing, by the way. Oh God, this was the door that was open earlier. There we go. That was meant to be open. I like these cars, they're quite nice. They're quite... I don't like that kind of silvery metal effect on them. I think it's just a bit... What the hell? I think it's just a bit, what do you call it? Don't know, like, tatty? These are called the Amfleet cars. We're just waiting to depart, as I said. Got the stairs here for low-level platforms. I think this usually would be full of trains going everywhere in the US. Long Island Railroad trains, trains from the northeastern corridor, diesels to the west, sleepers, trains to everywhere in the United States. Just a bit empty, that's all. It's very empty, I must say. There's only like, I mean, this would be like stuffed with people because it's like the biggest station. It is the station, it is New York Station. It's the where everybody gets on the train. Sorry about that yawn. It's where everybody gets on the train, so maybe we're waiting for another train to come in or something. Can often happen. I think I'll see you when the doors are going to close, because we might have a bit of a long wait. So I'll see you when the doors close. The minute I stop recording, the doors closed. So we're now off on our last leg of the journey today to complete all the stations journey on this route. So I'll just take my seat, and I'll see you on arrival to New Rochelle in quite a while. I might just give you a quick look at Sunnyside Yard as we pass next to it, and Oak Point Yard as well. We're now passing Sunnyside Yard. I'm just changing seats so that you can see the yard. It's a really big yard where Amtrak keeps its diesel shunting locomotives, but most importantly, it's where all the coaching stock is kept. So we're now passing it. It's a massive yard. You can't exactly see it because it's slightly off down there, but this is as close as I can get you to the yard. Let's see, we're edging closer. The substation for the yard, I think, is this. Yeah, look, there you can see the yard, and this all the coaching stock in the distance can be seen from here. Don't know if you can see it. That's where the trains are made up, and then the locomotives collect them. They're all over there. All these cars that you can see there in the silvery shapes in the distance, and it would have been nice to see one of the diesel shunters be moving around, but from here it's a bit complicated to see it, and I doubt we would see it. So I think the next time I'll see you, if there's anything interesting, will be at Oak Point Yard, and if not, I'll just see you at New Rochelle. So see ya. In the end, I did record this bit, so now approaching Oak Point Yard. As you can see, we're now joining up with the tracks that come from the rubbish collection area. There you go, they've now joined up to us. They're not electrified, they're only for diesels, GP38s, so you'll find some GP38s and CSX livery down there. And also some freight cars and stuff like that. So now coming up on the yard. There are the rubbish cars. In the siding it's a bit dark, I'm sorry, they're dark, they're light green, they're bottle green. As we come, let's see if we can find any GP38s parked up. There's usually some more varieties of cars around here. There's a GP38 parked up over there. You can see it's CSX, there you go. There's another one there. And let's see what else is there. I don't think there's anything else. I mean, it's not the biggest yard. Maybe all the trains right now are shunting elsewhere. Yeah, because that's the end of the yard now. We just join up to these tracks. Yeah. That's the end of them now. So there wasn't much to see at Oak Point Yard today. Other times it's quite full of wagons of many varieties. Box cars, hoppers, grain wagons, tankers. But not this time, so I'll see you in New Rochelle, our last station. We're now approaching our last station, and we're about to join, changing camera so you can see the main lines joining up to New Rochelle. So there's loads of tracks, like I think there's 4 tracks, so we're joining up to them now in New Rochelle. So we've changed sides as we join. Okay, it took quite a while to get here. A good 20 minutes from Penn, I think? Yeah, Penn. Yeah, here are the tracks we're joining up to. As we now turn into, we're turning into New Rochelle, and which will be our last station today. So as you can see, there's the platform. Get our bag back from the bag rack. There we go. And make our way towards the vestibule. As we pull into there we go, New Rochelle. Very nice. There we go. As the doors will now open. And we all get out. I welcome you to New Rochelle, which is our last stop today. We'll just go in there, go to the front of the train. Can't climb up here. I'll give you a quick view of the cab, a little treat. I don't need to. This is the cab from where we've been driven by. It's quite a nice, comfortable cab. And this is the wonderful loco that's brought us here, this ACS 64 electric locomotive. So I hope you've enjoyed all the stations Northeastern Corridor episode, and I'll see you in the next. Oh look, it's depart. Sorry, it's interrupted my end, where you can just watch it depart. There it goes. and we'll just watch the rake depart, and then I'll end the video. That's where we were seated, and that's the last car. That's now heading off to Washington or Boston, I can't remember. So yeah, thank you for watching this All the Stations Northeastern Corridor, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.